Hello everyone, Vegas Vic 1965. I am on the AlphaCraft server. Not too long ago I was invited on AlphaCraft by Fairly Off and the gang. Happy to be here. Absolutely love it. Some great builders, content creators on this server, and couldn't be more happier to be able to spend some time here. Play on 3 servers. I play on the Adults Craft, the AlphaCraft, and also on Addstar with my son, which is a family-friendly server. Great server Addstar is. If you're worried about your children, it really keeps them safe and protected. You can't curse because if you do, you get kicked. It does not show up in chat. A huge moderator staff that keeps an eye on things to make sure they stay on point just with the game. No girlfriend, no boyfriend. There's no discussions about politics or religion. So it's really great for kids if you have one. I wanted to give that plug out there because a lot of us play and we have kids, and we're always worried about what our kids are doing if they're playing the same game. So that is a great server if you have kids to play with them on. I've got a few people that have actually joined that server with their kids, and I'm sure they couldn't be any happier because they're still there. Anyway, on AlphaCraft here, like I said, I was invited not too long ago. Happy to be here. This I started building up. This is what I have so far. This is my storage area. Nothing fancy, no automated storage system. I know from playing on the Addstar server that too many chest hoppers, furnaces, item frames, things of that nature can result in a little bit of a hit on the server TPS. So I try to keep things to a minimum. It doesn't take that much really, because once you start getting your storage stuff set up, it's easy to go straight to it. Just like when you park your car in the same place all the time, then you can be on your phone not paying attention, and when you leave work you'll end up right back at your car. Anyway, not a whole lot here with storage. I've got some nether wart for the potions. I really don't need that much, so that's a good enough spot amount for me to grow. Mining area is down over here. We'll take a look at spawn in just a little bit. I'll show you what I'm doing here right now. Oh, thank you, Mad. He slept. We have one person sleep on here. This is a village that I found and kind of took over. It's out in the ocean. Got an awesome looking coral reef. But I've decided that I built a wall. It's about 4 or 5 blocks wide. I've got some custom trees, and that's basically kind of the stuff you see on, if you are familiar with Slime Fun. They have coconut trees similar to that, and I've just tweaked them just a little bit, but I like them in all 4 corners. I think they look pretty good. My plan here is to put a larger spire in the center. Going up, I'll probably put the librarians, which are housed in those 2 larger units over there. We'll take a look at that in a second. And then off to the side, I'll probably put like a little arching small water pool leaking down into another larger water pool for each corner, and then I'll probably section off each one of those 4 corners will have their own little section of something unique. I'm probably going to put the farmers all over in that section there and change up their housing just a little bit. If you've seen my series on the Mesa Biome Village, I've actually had a recommendation to do one for the jungle, since they really don't have one, which I'll probably add to my list. List is long. I'm trying to get to all the videos that people have asked about. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. Oh God, that's a lot of cats. Wow. And I picked up some frogs and made a little tiny, I guess you'd call it like a mangrove area over in here. There was a pool of water. I raised it up just a little bit and left it there, so I put the frogs there. But there's an achievement for any of our AlphaCraft guys that haven't got it already called When the Squad Hops into Town. That means you need to have a frog of each different biome, all 3 of them, on a leash. So feel free to come by if you can find them, because they are so used to the mangrove swamp. I guess they now that they're someplace different, they're like, well, I'm going to be on vacation forever now. But I heard one. I know we have a green one over here who's a blacksmith in training. You can see him right over there. But also going to be shooting this video. I've done some prep work because when I was out and about looking for materials to build all this, I decided that probably the best place to get a lot of these materials is going to be out of the the desert temples. So what I've done is I've gone out to some of the desert temples that's surrounding this area here, and I've taken them down and replaced them with some sand. So if you do happen to be looking for one, you'll know it was there, but it's not going to be totally destroyed and leaving a giant blight on the landscape. So I've kind of tried to blend it a little bit, but also let you know, yeah, there was one there. Move along, you won't find anything because I took everything. But I'm still after more material, so I need to get more sand. But again, I don't want to leave a blight on the land by taking a ton of it out and then leaving an empty space. So I've kind of taken a little here and a little there. Right now, later on in the little video, what I'll be doing is, like I said, I was out looking for desert temples, and I found a pillager outpost nearby, one of the temples, and that pillager outpost had a couple, I think it had 6 cages. We're going to take a look at that in just a little bit. But in those 6 cages, on one corner, it had a couple iron golems, and on the other corner where the other 3 cages were, there was one empty cage and 2 cages that had 2 allays each in them. So I'm excited to try and bring them back, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. But I'll cut to the chase. I won't go through the whole long spiel getting it all done, but I've done some prep work, as you can see right over here. I've got a portal for the nether roof here on this side, and on the other is the regular nether portal. Well, also, I think I mentioned we're going to take a look at spawn too, because these guys have done a fabulous job on spawn. For those of you that have watched or followed me, at least you'll see what they've done here on the AlphaCraft, because there's a lot of great content. They're all great content creators on AlphaCraft, in my opinion. Some stream, some do YouTube, some do both. I'm predominantly YouTube, but I am trying to get back into streaming again. So let's head over to the shopping district where I'll give a quick tour. We just arrived in the shopping district. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this spawn is actually saved and kept for each and every season. I'm not quite sure, but I mean, I would. The builds in here are incredible. Why build all these all over again when you can just take it and drop it in the next, or use something like MC Selector and remove everything on the outskirts and then just update it to the latest version, keeping all this stuff, because it's fantastic. This is the mail room. Oh, no mail for Vic. Somebody's got some mail. Here are the folks that are actually playing with Mark Give Me Your Hat, Richard, who streams quite a bit, Shrimp also streams. A lot of these guys, like I said, stream a lot. Spectrum, Spider, Stina, Toasty Puma is relatively new. I'm relatively new, and Mad Drovoric. All 3 of us here were added to AlphaCraft Season 4 recently. Letha, Azeroth, Beard, Bunny, Dibs, Frillioff, Jin, Hobbit, and Enditrius. JJ Wild. I've seen a lot of them here on the AlphaCraft server, and then I'm sure they're with the different time zones because we're all over the place. Some are different times, like for me, this is daytime for me. Let's take a look and fly around and see what we got. Now, this is the iron farm. It's really a boon when I first came in. This iron farm produces a ton. I've actually come in here a couple of times and added in all these iron blocks because these were getting, and it's full, getting full again. Maybe I'll come back over and fill them up again. Hey bud, what's up? Shopkeeper tokens. I still have to learn this stuff. This is pretty cool. So we get 3 shopkeeper tokens for a diamond. I got to figure out what that's going to be good for. But the shops are spread out. I actually wish there was kind of like a notice board that showed what everything was being sold. You know, I know there's a let's see, there's a community slime farm. Here it is, community slime farm here. Whoops, bang, my elite flying skills. But some people are just selling stuff out of different things. Here you go, books on sale, bee stuff inside. So as you fly around through AlphaCraft, you can see a lot of the shops that are selling things. I thought this is really cool. Got a plane that just crash landed in here. It's a lot of really cool stuff going on here. Some beautiful builds. And just on the outskirts also. New shops are being added, it looks like. I was going to see if anybody was doing a Froglight farm, because I actually took a design. Avomance actually created a design. I saw it and I tweaked it a little bit because I thought I could do a little bit better with the drops, and it's coming out a little bit better. All I really did was I just changed a couple the way, a couple things of the way it was designed, and then of course I gave them more space by using just hoppers instead of a mine cart with a hopper. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Sounds good, Matt. You rock. There's all kinds of stuff in here, and there's an entire building designed if you wanted to just rent some space out of there, and you can sell items in there too. But the shopping district is amazing. It's like one super ancient. Oh, this was nice. This is new. One super volcano, and this is what's been left after centuries, I guess you could say. That's what it kind of reminds me of. This is really nice. They've really dressed it up since the last time I was here. A couple farmers doing their thing in here. Hopefully they got some lights so we don't get any. Well, actually, you can't get any spawns in there anyway because of the tilled dirt, so they should be relatively safe. I don't think any of the zombies can climb or jump up on there. But when I was here last, this is actually just all dirt around through here. It looks like somebody added some stuff, some coral. Very, very nice. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a better aerial view. More shops. Looks like a nice shop over there. I think Mad was working on this one here. That's cool. Not Mad. This is Puma's. I think Puma was working on something. Yeah, I do. I remember watching him on stream doing something in here with the ceiling at one point. Puma, looking good, brother, if you see this. Love it. Nice view. Somebody's tree farm. This was just posted up recently. This is inadvertently created a huge mob farm with this underneath here. I think someone joked around with, hey, have you heard of torches before? Nice though. We have the Blaze and Caves Advancement Pack. Same thing like I have on the Adults Craft server. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope they do keep this every season. It's beautiful. I don't know whose homes these are. Oops. Splat. Well, here's some more stuff on the outside. I remember when I was leaving, they had more items out here as well. Giant skeleton horse. Some good pixel art out here. A rainbow sheep. Oh, cool. Someone made a deer. Whoa, look at this place. Someone set out some copper to age it. Nice clock. I haven't seen this before, so this is all relatively new to me too. I know Stina has a massive big dig that she's done, and I mean when I say massive, I don't think the word massive does it justice. I missed the helicopter. Where'd you go? At any rate, it's getting to be nightfall. I'm going to have to lay down to make a day, and then we are going to work on getting those allies back home. So here we are out at the Pilgrim Outpost that I found, and it actually ends up being there's 8, not 6. There's a one over there that's empty. There's another one here. These 2 of those are empty. That one's got an iron golem, as you can probably see from here. There we go, and there's 1 iron golem over there. I actually thought about letting them loose and maybe bringing a couple more iron golems in just to let them have some fun with these guys for a little bit. But on the other side, I prepped this already. It was a lot of fun getting overwhelmed by these guys. But I've made like a little pathway here. That one is empty, and these two have the allies, as you can see right in there. You got two of them that you can see. Well, you could see they're moving around. But we're going to go ahead and get those out of there and take them on to their new home. Out of prison, so to speak. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully I've got everything prepared right. But we will see. Got the leashes in hand, ready to go, and these guys are so noisy. There's two of the allies. Hopefully we can get them. There's two of them. Come on, guys. I didn't lose them, did I? Well, so far so good. Now we have a long trek. I got about 1,900 blocks in that direction to get them home. Still got them in tow. We have quite a ways to go based on my coordinates, probably another 1,600 blocks in this direction. I'm worried these leashes are going to break. I haven't messed around too much with the alley. I did do an alley shop. I probably could have gone for the pixel art a little lighter, could have gone with the regular blue concrete, but I didn't want it to all blend in and look like one color, so I used a little darker on the lower one. If you haven't seen that pixel art shop already that I've done, that, the frog, and a number of others. But we're slowly making our way across the nether roof to find a new home. Just did a rescue of 4 LAs. Okay, well, we got them back to my portal to my base. We'll see if we can gather them up without too much trouble. Don't go back through the portal, guys. Come on out here. They are adorable. Come on, guys. Good, we still got all 4 in tow. And so far, I haven't been attacked by phantoms. I think I'm good for one more night. We'll find out soon enough. Come in. Still one here. All right, so we successfully rescued 4 allies from a Pilgrim Outpost that were trapped inside, and I've got to actually build a nice size place for these allies. I don't want them to be cooped up or stuck to a lead the whole time. So we'll eventually find ourselves something out here. Oh, who's online? Oh, Matt is back. Yeah, so I definitely want to try and find an area over here where I can do a build out for the allies and let them loose. Maybe down here to the right of the farmers area, because that corner I think I'm going to use, I mentioned earlier, for farmers. I may put the allies over here with their own little nice giant area all glassed in so they can roam around freely through there. And if I'm not mistaken, the amethyst shards are how you breed them to get more allies. So that ought to be pretty cute, having a nice like pixie style forest roaming around. Or maybe even put them over here. We'll see. But anyway, that's about going to wrap it up for this episode of AlphaCraft. I really enjoyed getting those allies, getting everything set up in advance. Was a great big help. I was expecting to have some trouble, maybe some bloopers, but there wasn't really too much. I just had one trouble getting, just one time getting an ally through one of the portals. Other than that, it was relatively easy on a lead. So until the next video that I'm going to do here on AlphaCraft, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.